Okay, there were some fireworks on the panel?
Yes, well, I wouldn't say fireworks, but certainly disagreements, differences of opinion.
And what's it over?
Well, it's over basically what historians have to do to survive, and I'd say that I'm concerned that it's going to just contract, and it's going to be a difficult period. Not that history is less important, but I think that the history major is going to suffer because people think that they need a more occupational orientation. On the other hand, on the panel, there were several people who, several of the other panelists, especially from institutions of better financial stability, probably a better, like way above at the very top end of the student range. They felt more comfortable that that they could tell their story better, that there would be resonance if they would get enough majors if they told their story better, and they feel they're not, and there's work to be done.
It's hard to be an optimist. Rob Townsend at the AHA came up with all these graphs and diagrams showing the number of majors going down. People just are not gravitating. In the 70s when this happened, you had really it was a crisis. Aren't we in that same kind of crisis?
Yeah, you're speaking to the person on the panel who believes that we are in the exact same kind of crisis. And the only thing I'd say is that we are descending from a higher plane in terms of numbers. So it could be a more dramatic fall, or we could go back to something that we're familiar with not that long ago. I mean, there have been gigantic increases in enrollment from the early 70s, overall global income. I'm not expecting history to reclaim the percentage of students it once has, but I'm suggesting that it could reclaim enough students to keep a fairly large number of people working. And it's true that in 2020 the demographics are going to turn around, that there'll be more kids coming out of high school. And if the economy continues to improve, there are a number of things that could buoy it, but on the whole, I'm nervous about it, and I'm also nervous about the politicization of it, as seen as we're part of the culture wars, we can't be trusted, we're all politically on one side of the fence, and I'm very worried that even the people who survive in the profession, there'll be lots and lots of numbers, and there'll be 10, 15,000 in America at least, who do survive in academic positions. Will they be as comfortable calling the shots the way they see it? And it's important to make sure that we try to, I think, to be welcome and open to other views. I mean, freedom of thought is just something that has to be attended to all the time for the students and for the faculty.
Great. Thank you.
There you go. All right. So